Okay? Let me know when you hit record. It's recording! Alright, you can go shut your little mouth. What's up, guys? This is Epic Beer Dude, here for another beer review. This ale is kind of my unicorn ale of the year. It was much harder to get in my area than all of the rare beers that I've pursued this year. I mean, I've got the Abyss 2011, Kern River Citra IPA, the Brewery's Black Tuesday, all way easier than I got this one. I've been searching for this in September since they shipped from Belgium. So more than kind of a review, it's more of like a celebration of me finally grabbing some of this beer. So full disclosure, I've had this beer before. I drink this beer every year. It's my go-to Christmas beer. And got a Corsendonk tulip there. And I'm going to go ahead and get this thing open. I'm really excited to finally taste the Corsendonk Christmas Ale. Little smoke coming out of the glass. Smoke coming out of the bottle. Pours a nice like Pater brown. Looks just like their Corsendonk triple. Got a 3-finger head there. Some really slight carbonation coming out of off of the glass there, and got a little string of bubbles coming from the bottom of the tulip. It's lighter at the bottom with a little bit of sediment, and it gets darker as it goes up. The edging on the glass, the color stays the same. It's a nice kind of syrupy sort of maple syrup color. Cool. And before we get started on it, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about bottle conditioned beers. So this Corsendonk, all of their beers are bottle conditioned. You'll find that with a lot of Belgian beers. And people are confused on what to do with the yeast at the bottom, okay? People say, oh, I can't pour the yeast in because I'm not supposed to, or I'm supposed to pour the yeast in because that's what the Belgians do, okay? So when we talk about yeast and bottle conditioning, it's really up to you. It's really your preference. It's your discretion on whether or not you want to put yeast into your glass of beer. Now, why do we not want to put it in? Well, the beer is always going to be a little hazier than a filtered beer, but a lot of the reason people don't want to pour the yeast in their beer is because they don't want to muddy it up. Okay, they want kind of the color that was intended on top of the beer. All right. Another reason also is some people don't like the concentration of flavors at the bottom of the bottle there, and they want to leave that out and enjoy their clean beer. Yeah. Other people love the concentration of the effects of the conditioning. The sugars and the yeast combined together kind of make some cool flavors that you don't normally get out of a regular pour. Okay, and so the proper way to do that would be to leave a little bit, and I've got way too much in here still, but leave a little bit at the bottom, give it a swirl, and put the yeast in the beer. It doesn't harm you. Yeast is good. It's full of vitamin B, so if you prefer a yeasty beer, put it in. If you don't know whether or not you prefer yeast in your beer, try it out first without the yeast, and then towards the end, give it a swirl, put the rest in, and see, notice the difference in the flavors and the texture of the beer as well. So, cool. Let's get to the aroma on the Corsendonk Christmas Ale. Oh man. Full of holiday spice. Okay? Holiday spice, nutmeg. It's literally, it's just a great aroma. It's literally like fresh banana bread that just came out of the oven, topped with a cinnamon butter glaze, like right out of the oven, and you smell the sweetness of the glaze and the breadiness of the banana bread and just the spices that are in the air. Really reminds me of winter. Really, really good aroma on here. Perfect. perfect aroma. And then you get that sweetness from the yeast. It's just full cherry, like all cherry all the way. Let's talk about the mouthfeel. This particular Belgian beer is super velvety from the conditioning. It feels like velvet sheets and silk sheets and velvet pillows. I mean, like literally, this is one of the softest beers you'll ever taste. Really, really tight white bubbles. Gives you a creamy, almost a heavy cream kind of mouthfeel. And ultimately the taste. The taste, you get really subdued hints of chocolate, not like a chocolate cake, but the kind of chocolate that you would get when you're eating a red velvet cake. That kind of mocha kind of flavor to it, and a cross between that and a freaking gingerbread house. Really holiday spicy, and it's got a ton of really dark fruit flavors in it. Yeah, it finishes with that nutmeg, that gingerbread, that cinnamon spice, real holiday for ale. The lacing's fantastic. The bubbles are super tight. I mean, it's just the creamiest. It's like a whipping cream kind of head on it. It's magnificent. I can't say enough good things about this beer. Corsendonk always comes out with a fantastic Christmas ale. The smaller bottles were actually bottled this year, and if you can get a hold of the 750s from last year, I'll be totally honest with you, is I'm going to give this an A- because I had the 750 from last year, and I drank one previously a couple days ago, and it's just a tad bit better from the conditioning, so it goes from an A- to a definite A+. Now, the only thing that some of you may either like or dislike from this winter ale is it's definitely winter forward, but it's not one of those winter sipping beers. So it's a lot easier drinking. So if you don't want something that's just a total sit back and relax and totally mellow out beer that you gotta sip on, this one's a lot easier drinking. I mean, you can see I've drank half of the tulip just on this review alone. So it's a lot thinner than you would normally expect from a winter sipper. But with that said, it's definitely all the flavor and all the mouthfeel, that silky, velvety mouthfeel, that chocolate, spice, gingerbread, nutmeg, cinnamon, banana bread, all in there in one glass. And then the 750s, if you can get a hold of those, they just kick it up a notch by just marrying the flavors just a little bit better where you notice it. So I'll do an A- for the 11.2 ounce bottles, and definitely an A+ for the 750s. If you can get those, you can get them in the tin as a gift, or you can just get them out of the tin. They're like $10 cheaper out of the tin. So that's it for today's holiday ale review, and we'll do another one probably tomorrow. We'll do just the whole week of holiday reviews, Christmas beers. All right, see you guys. This is really good beer. I wish I could share it with someone. Wait a minute. What do we got here? Oh, it's the bag lady.
What's up, dude? I've been taking a break lately, but I've been hearing Epic Beer Dude raving about this ale for a while. Oh, I can't quite see through the damn mask.
Try it out. Let me know what you think.
Okay. I have to smell it first. Initial impressions, I'm not an ale person, but I could tell you that it has a very fruity, almost wine-like aroma to it.
It definitely does.
And this is the lightest ale that I've ever had.
Go ahead and try it out.
Let's see.
10 seconds. Give us your response.
Holy could I use the F?
You can use the F word.
Holy fuck. If you've never had an ale before, or you're kind of hesitant on trying, this is actually a good...
It's a good Christmas beer, isn't it?
Good Christmas beer, good ale, period, to actually get into, to help you appreciate the taste of it. It's pretty fruity, I think. It's really light. It goes down really smooth, because a lot of times after I drink ale, I feel very burpy, I feel very heavy. You know, it's not very enjoyable because it's too fizzy for me, but this goes down really smooth. So I think Epic Beer Dude got a winner on this one. So if you find any on the shelves, I'd say go ahead and grab as many as you can, because this is definitely a winner.
Bam!
Damn.